morning, America. Thank you for joining us this morning. On today's news, we have our first guest, Chris. He's been homeless for 5 years. Chris, thank you for joining us this morning. Tell me about your life to being homeless. How people treat you.
Like I'm not there. I can't blame them. I don't expect people to help me. It's only if someone's kind enough to help me. I never thought I would be in their situation.
What's the worst day ever to be homeless?
So I slept out in the rain one night. I was really sick. I could barely move. And I went to Stroger. I checked in and I sat down, and it was probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They didn't call me into the back of the ER where all the beds are until about 11 o'clock that night. And then I had sat in the bed in the ER area until about 7 o'clock the next morning when the other doctor came on shift. And then he was like, okay, what's the problem? Then he came to ask me.
How long did you stay in that place?
Probably 17 hours before I was looked at. They were pretty crowded too. They're always crowded.
So did they prescribe you the medicine?
Yeah, they'll prescribe me what is free, what I wouldn't have to pay for. You get medication, and if you're there overnight, they'll feed you. Yeah, it's a good hospital. They got good doctors there. It's so overcrowded that it's hard for them to see everybody in a timely order.
So Chris, tell us about your best day.
The best day was probably Christmas Eve 2 years ago. Somebody gave me $400. I was sitting on State Street with a sign, an envelope. It said Merry Christmas. And I opened the envelope and it was $400.
How do you spend those money?
With that, I spent 2 weeks in a hotel, then I ate, and I got some clothes, so it was cool.
And what's the dangerous situation ever to being homeless?
We slept on Lower Wacker one night, and there was a crazy guy trying to get up on top of the ledge we were sleeping. And we were already asleep, so I just rolled over and looked back asleep. And like 5 in the morning, the police came, ambulance came, they woke us up, and they were like, "What are you guys doing here?" We were sleeping. They're like, "You don't know what happened?" Like, this was literally not even a block's distance away. The same guy that was trying to jump up took another guy's throat down. We saw him laying under the sheet. They had the guy who did it in cuffs in the car, and I looked at him, and he was the same guy trying to get up at us. So I guess we were lucky.
When did that happen?
That happened in 2004.
So is that the only dangerous situation ever?
No, that was probably one of the weirdest situations. In the homeless area, racism is very strong. A lot of the black people that are homeless hate white people that are homeless because they think we make so much more money than they do because we're white, but it's not like that. So they get jealous, and they think we have money after we're done hustling, and they want to try and follow us around. But I'm not saying black people in general. I'm not prejudiced. I'm just saying anybody who's a cutthroat, who's trying to take someone else's money.
Thank you, Chris. We'll be back after a commercial break.